What's up and welcome, I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome finally to the Liga MX career. And the team you have chosen for me to compete with in this series is Tigres, the team that actually just won the last title in the Liga MX. They just won the 2015 Apertura, so the bar is set very, very high coming into this one. Now, Tigres was the one team I said that I didn't want to use for this series, and the reason for that being is position for position, they are the best team in the league. I don't think there's a lot of debate about that. There are some teams that are pretty good and pretty close, but I would say Tigres, definitely the best team in the league. And on top of that, they've got the highest budget in the league, nearly double that of the next closest team. Now, the flip side to that is the expectations in Liga MX are very, very high for managers, and this team is built to win, and our objectives are to win everything. We have to win, and I found out in Liga MX, there's no gray area. Our objectives are set in stone. If I don't meet those objectives, I will get fired. So there is a lot of pressure, maybe more pressure in this series than I've ever had going into a club manager series. So this is going to be very, very difficult. So taking a quick look at the squad, and it's very good, like I said. It is built to win immediately. There's only one player in the starting 11 that is under 25 years old, and that is Jurgen Damm, and he looks like a very good quality player that has a lot of room to grow. So I'm very happy with the starting 11 on this team. Everyone else, like I said, is either 25 or older. The good news also is, though, there's not a lot of players that are over 30, so everyone's usually in the mid-20s or high 20s as far as their age goes. So we've got some sustainability with this starting 11, and I really don't see a lot of room where we need to buy a player. So what I'm really going to do, like I said, we have a huge budget, close to $20 million. I might just blow a lot of that money just bringing in a couple of really, really good players. And for this series, I want to kind of stick with the traditional Liga MX roster, and that is Latin American players. Maybe not strictly Mexican, but definitely Latin American. I know Tigres kind of breaks that mold. They have Uche, who's Nigerian, Gignac, who's French, but still, I want to stick with a Latin American theme. Also, per usual, I will be taking place in a preseason tournament. You know, I won't be playing any of them. I'm going to simulate all the way through up to and including the finals. So I won't be playing any of these games. If we win, that's great. It gets a couple extra $1 million into this team like we really need it. But either way, I just kind of want to see how the team performs in simulations. It's a pretty decent group we're in as well. We have the LA Galaxy, Toronto FC, and Junin. I don't even know who they are, but it's a pretty decent group nonetheless. So I'm going to simulate through this thing and I'll let you know how we do. So now we can get into the transfer window stuff, and I've already secured probably the top player that I wanted in this career mode. It's Irving Lozano from Pachuca, one of the best young Mexican players that there is right now, and he's only 19 years old. It's only going to cost us $6.6 million. He's going to slide right in and probably start in that left midfield / left winger spot. I love this guy. I've always wanted to try him out in career mode. I see no better time than right now to do so. Let's get him in the team. The next player we're going to bring in is not quite as high profile as Irving Lozano. It's going to be Angelino from Manchester City. We didn't have a backup left back on this team, and I decided to go with a younger player in that spot as well. Like I also said, we don't have very many young players, so I need someone to spend training points on. This is going to be one of them. I doubt that he'll ever reach the point where he'll get to the starting 11 in this series, depending on how far we take it, but he's definitely a good player to have in the squad. So the preseason tournament has come to an end, and we did very, very well. Like I said, I simulated every game. I did not play a single one of them. In the first group stage game, we beat LA 4-1 with mostly the starters, those that we had anyway. Some of the team was away on international duty throughout this whole tournament, so I didn't have some of my better players. The reserves drew 1-1 against Toronto. Then in the last group stage game, we won 3-0 against Angelino. I can't remember who they are. What is their team? Junin. It's Junin. Sorry. We beat them 3-0. In the knockout stages, we beat Columbus 3-1. And then in the final, we gave up an 88th minute equalizer to Toronto. And then we went on to win it in penalties. So we did win the preseason tournament. A very good performance from, like I said, mostly the reserve team. I was very happy with how we did. All right, so back to the transfer market. The next player we're going to bring in is a midfielder. I thought that midfield was something we needed to take a look at, bring in a little bit of depth there. I was looking at Hector Herrera, who was at Porto. Unfortunately, Spurs came in with a big offer and stole him away. So I'm going to go with Matias Laba instead from Vancouver, dipping into the player pool in the MLS a little bit, a league I know a little bit about, I would say. So I like this guy a lot. I've never been able to use him in a career mode. He's got pretty good potential. Only 23 years old. He's going to cost us $6.8 million. Let's get him in the squad. Another player coming in, and this one I'm actually pretty excited about. It is the American international Gyasi Zardes. You all know who he is. I love this guy. He's pretty cheap as well, $2.8 million, and then a backup right back that's never going to get playing time on this team anyway. And the reason I'm doing this is I've decided I'm going to try to sell Uche. I just don't like him. I just can't use him. I don't know what it is about Uche that he just doesn't work for me. I thought I was gonna try to give him a go this season, but instead, you know what? I'm just gonna cut ties with him. I'm gonna try to sell him, and Zardes is gonna be the backup striker on this team. All right, the Apertura is now underway. Our first game of the season is going to be away at Atlas, and here's the starting 11 I've decided to go with. It's gonna be Gignac, Lozano, Sobis, and Dom in there, with Duenas and Lapa in there in the holding midfield spots. Torres, Nilo, Ayala, Juninho, Jimenez, and then Guzman. This is a starting 11 that I have not used one player on. I've never used any of these 11 players before in FIFA, so this could be very interesting. Hopefully I can get used to it pretty quickly. Maybe I should have played one of those preseason tournament games just to be safe, but we're going in cold. Let's see what we can do. All right, here we go. Kickoff in our first Liga MX game. And this series is officially now underway, and I'm really excited for it. I don't know any of the players on Atlas. I mean, honestly, I'm never going to know any of the players pretty much in this league because I don't watch many games, but nonetheless, I'm excited for this one. Let's do this. Boy, Gignac keeps control of it. Gignac shoots. Very nearly got us a goal 3 minutes in. I really like Gignac. I really am looking forward to using him this season, and probably for the rest of this series. I really don't see us replacing him. He's a monster. There we go. In there. Duenas has the long shots. That's a bad one. Follow up, though. It's Irving Lozano with the first goal of the series. It's 1-0 over Atlas 6 minutes in. Boys, this is a good team. That was a really good passing play. Duenas, I was expecting a little more from him. He's got really good long shots. That was poor. But Lozano, right place, right time, pops it in the back of the net. Oh, this is going to be a fun season, I think. Duenas up there to Jurgen Damm. I'm looking for Gignac. He's running in. That was not Gignac. That's Gignac, and the shot is saved by Ustari. Man, we are all over Atlas in this one. Play it through for Jurgen Damm. I am just abusing Jurgen Damm's pace in here. I'm looking for the runner. I don't see him. That was a great find. So Beast rattles the crossbar. Man, this team is killing Atlas right now. I am in love with the players on this team. I don't know where to go with it. There you go. Play it inside. It's Jurgen Damm. One more. What a find from Jurgen Damm. What a bad shot, though, from Sobis. I can't believe that was that bad. Nilo inside. More passing from this team. It's looking really good. Gignac on it. Gignac fires. It's right there for Lapa. It's chipped up over the bar. Good God, how have we not gotten our second goal yet? Oh my God, Atlas are all over us right now. They're relentless in the attack. Thank God we got that out, and what a great play. And we've got Uche on the attack, who's on as a sub. Come on, Uche, use that pace. Use that pace. Uche scoops it inside. Lay it off. Bang it home. It's offsides. God, that was perfect. I thought I had it. There's the final whistle. A 1-0 victory in our first match. Could have been, should have been a lot more, though. All right, right into the second game today, and it is going to be our first home game of the series. We are at home at what should be Estadio Universitario, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I renamed the stadium. Instead, we have El Libertador, which I guess is okay, whatever. And we're going with the same starting 11. I like the way they played. I'm looking to score a couple of more goals this time. All right, here we go. Kickoff in the rain. And I actually do know a couple of the Dorados players, and including Zuniga, who actually scored twice in their last match. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on him today. Good find. Laba. Find it. To Gignac. Just cannot link that up. So Beast to Gignac. I just can't get it to work. Oh, Lozano gets it back. Pops it in there. A header off the post. Come on, boys. It's Laba, wide open on a long shot. Matias Laba bangs it home, and it's finally 1-0 over Dorados. We've been all over them, yet we had like 2 shots. We've dominated possession, but can't get shots off. Finally, I found some space on the edge, and Matias Laba, in his second game for the squad, bangs it home. Oh, what a save! What a save, Guzman. Get rid of it, Laba. Actually, that'll be a goal kick. How did we miss that? We had 2 guys there. You're telling me he still won that header and flicked it on? And whoa, man, that was a good save. Oh, come on, ref. I didn't even touch that guy. I thought he was going to turn inside. He went outside. I swear I didn't touch him. Come on, man. That's messed up. Giassi Zardes played 8 minutes. He played 8 minutes for the team, and now he's red carded. Great. And that'll be a penalty. This game has been a disaster in the second half. I haven't been able to get the ball off of any of their players, and everything I do goes wrong. Every tackle I make is a foul. I'm just trying to hold on, but it's not looking like we're going to get 3 points out of this one. All right. Let's see what we can do. And it's a goal. Ah, I can't stop the rot. We might lose this game. Honestly, I don't even know if we're going to come away with a point. There's the final whistle. A 1-1 draw at home against Dorados. I'm changing stuff. I don't like this team. I don't like... Something about it has to change. I'm pretty sure I'm replacing Duenas. He's just not doing anything. So I'm going to take him out. I might switch to a 2-striker set. Alright, that is going to do it for the first episode. After 2 games, we find ourselves in 7th place, which is not great, but we've only played 2 games, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I do think we need to be scoring more than 1 goal a game, though. We definitely need to turn things around in that aspect. The defense has been pretty good, so I'm not too worried about that. But I'm switching to his 2-striker set, I think, at least for the next game, and see how that goes. We need to get more on the attack, so... That's going to do it for this one. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new. I will see you when we come back with some more Tigres career. See ya.